Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try the chicken home. This is from Golden Grove and I grabbed myself a combo, a hamburger combo that has a cup of chips and a can of drink. Now this was just a plain hamburger, so basically it was beef, lettuce, tomato and sauce. So I did have to pay extra for some more toppings just to make it a hamburger with the lot, or make it an Aussie burger, whatever you want to call it. But I know that's up for debate, like most things in Australia, so we won't get into that. So I got the goods, let's have a look. So you got to choose your drink. I chose myself a Pepsi Max, and I have to say it's nice and cold. I love my cold drink. Food is smelling quite nice. I smell those chips, the chicken salt. All right, so we got our hamburger with the lot, and we got our cup of chips. They look a little bit radioactive, but damn, they smell nice. So unfortunately, they didn't have battered potato, but really, this combo is enough for us to take a look at, give them a rating and a review. Now, I did get a few more chips in the bag. We'll try the chips first. Cheers. They're sort of fairly limp, not really super crunchy, but I do kind of like that in a chip. I like a chip to be firm, but not overly crispy. That's my preference. The potato has a really nice flavour to this. The oil is nice and clean. The salt is super tasty on these. Perfectly seasoned. It's pretty much what you expect from a chicken shop, but super tasty. Liking these chips. And they do only give you a cup of chips with the can and the burger. But this is enough for like a lunch, you know, just to tie you over. This is enough for one person. So yeah, the chips are on point. Even if they look like a Simpsons character. But that chicken salt and the oil they use and the potato, the chip, or the fry if you're in America, all work so well together. A lovely taste. Really delicious. That chicken salt they're using is awesome. Ah man, look how nicely packed this is. So you get the box, and then you get the burger. That is a big burger. Look at that. Pretty damn happy with that. You know, when I go to places that I haven't tried before, I want to try them. I want to rate them and review them and let anyone in Adelaide know if they're good or not. And also just to put out some content for everyone to enjoy. But man, look at this. It is a little bit greasy and sloppy. So it's a little bit greasy from some of those ingredients. And the sauce is, you know, the sauce is saucing everywhere, being saucy. Little saucy girl. But yeah, look at this. Now, with this, now this was a plain hamburger meal combo. So I did have to pay extra for all the toppings. So you have to keep that in mind. But nice soft bun. I think this is like a damper bun. It's nice and soft. It has some flour on top. But yeah, I don't really want to spoil the burger and go through it. But we do have lettuce, tomato. That's what came on the plain hamburger. Then I added egg. Oh, the egg's a little bit runny as well. Perfectly cooked, this egg. It's nice and brown on top, but it's not overcooked. And obviously, as I mentioned, it's a little bit runny. So I added onion as well. So I did get a little bit expensive adding, you know, the egg, the onion, the bacon. Can't even really see all of the ingredients. No, I can see bacon on the side here. I can see the patty. I can see the sauces. So they gave you a choice of sauce as well. So I added tomato and mayonnaise. I added cheese for $1, onion for $1, egg for $1.20, pineapple for $1.30, and bacon for $1.50. So those prices aren't too bad considering some places charge a lot more than that for ingredients. Slice of pineapple $1.30, you know, cheese $1, bacon $1.50. It all adds up in the end. But anyway, let's give this a try. This is a beast. And I love my cooked onions. I love my grilled onions. Now I'm salivating just looking at this and I'm ready to taste. All right, cheers everyone. Got those caramelized onions, sweet and slightly sort of tangy. I got the egg coming through, really creamy. Oh man, this is delicious. Need to get into that beef. There's quite a lot of lettuce in this. That's why it's a little bit hard to get to some of the ingredients. You know, like the plain hamburger probably would have been okay. But then I would like to add the onions, but then thinking of it, the bacon, and then why not chuck the egg? Now, I'm not really seeing the pineapple in this, so hopefully they added pineapple. All right, so we'll have a few more bites just so I can get to that beef. You know, my lips just sort of kissed it. All right. So there is pineapple in this. I found it in the center. I think the only thing that's missing is beetroot, really. All right, gonna have a bit of a sip of drink just so I can sort of, you know, get back to that burger. Cheers. But as I've said on other videos, that's why I like these kind of burgers, because that's what I've said on other videos. That's why I like these kind of burgers, because it's a bit of an experience. You know, it takes a few bites until you can sort of taste all the flavors. Each bite sometimes tends to be a bit different. But yeah, I can see the tomatoes as well. They're nice and fresh. See, these small places, they make a decent big burger. This is about $17, $17.50 before I added all the toppings. And it was about $23 something when I added all the toppings. But yeah, so it's a little bit expensive, but it is a full meal. You get the drink and the chips. I'm Phunken loving this, to be honest. It's Phunken sensational. Gotta have a couple of chips, gotta mix the flavors. You know, have some chips and some burger. A sip of drink. Ah, the drink's lovely and cold. The chips are awesome. The burger, now I'm seeing the patty. It looks like the burger has some herbs in it. And I'm not quite sure. Maybe, it actually looks like fresh herbs. It's not like just dried herbs. You can actually see like this fairly fresh herbs. Pineapple's cut quite thin here, which I kind of like because it helps mesh it and sort of mix it with the rest of those flavors. Gotta love the cooked onion. What can I say? This is a delicious burger. I can't put it down. Hey, so my rating for the chicken home Golden Grove, the home of the chicken, I'm going to have to give them a 9 out of 10 because that burger is huge. Lots of flavour going on. It is a little bit greasy. It is a little bit saucy, but not too bad. Mainly greasy because obviously I had egg. Obviously I had onions. I had bacon, had the beef. So obviously the juices from that is sort of like, you know, leaked into the bag a little bit. And also it is fairly saucy, but I'm really enjoying that. Really nice presentation. It came in the box and then it was wrapped up, and you can use the wrap to sort of eat it if you're on the go or if you're Phunken hungry doing reviews and you're not gonna, you know, put it on a plate or whatever, but it sort of keeps the burger together as well. The chips were absolutely delicious, nicely cooked. The drink was nice and cold. When it comes to the burger, you can tell that they're fresh ingredients. So all the salad was nice and fresh and wasn't soggy or disgusting. Nice crisp lettuce, juicy tomatoes. Those onions were really tasty. They were grilled to perfection. You know, they had a nice sweetness and a bit of tang that onions have. You know, you had the pineapple that added this nice sort of texture and added this nice juiciness and sweetness to the burger. The beef is absolutely delicious. The egg was really good. It had a nice golden colour to it, but it was a little bit creamy and slightly sort of runny in between. It wasn't super runny, but it had like a nice creaminess to that yolk. And then we had the bacon, just adds that nice saltiness and that sort of punch of meat flavour. The bun is really good, but sometimes they have all these toppings and it can't fit inside the bun. The bun was nice and big, fit all those toppings inside, you know. It was like a mother giving you a hug. It was just nice and embraced me. You know, it was nice and comforting. Absolutely fantastic. The hamburger combo isn't too bad at all. A nice little combo. It's $17 if you're in store and $17.90 if you get it online, which isn't too bad at all. But as I said, I had to add $1 for cheese, $1 for onion, $1.20 for egg, $1.30 for pineapple and $1.50 for bacon. So I would have kind of preferred if maybe they bumped that up to the combo being, say, $20 and have all those ingredients just to save you having to add them all. But I did have to add them all just because I didn't want just like sort of a plain hamburger. I wanted to taste all those bits and pieces. So my rating for the price, I'll give them a 7 out of 10. Pretty happy with the price. You know, it's over $20, like $23 or whatever I paid. Also, you can't compare this sort of food to a big chain because, you know, you're getting a way bigger burger. You're getting like just fresh ingredients. I know some of those places have fresh ingredients, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supporting local business. You're trying to help them keep their business going and keep the lights on, but also you're getting a burger that's cooked to order and, you know, it's like homemade. It's basically made with a bit more love. You know, it's not made by a 14-year-old that just wants to get some extra pocket money that probably doesn't really care about your food. You're paying for the service. You're paying for someone that wants to keep their business going. You're paying for someone that shows a bit of love and dedication to the burgers and they want the customer to be happy. And I'm pretty funkin' happy with that. So if you're in Adelaide and you've tried the Chicken Home in Golden Grove, let me know below. What do you order? Do you agree or disagree? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're not? I'd love to hear it. But if you are in Adelaide, go and give the Chicken Home a go in Golden Grove. Absolutely delicious. Definitely rate that hamburger. And yeah, I'm probably going to try some of their other food in the future. We'll see how we go. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This was G from Phunken Hungry and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.